Hey guys, Sandy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am playing with some paper house products. I've got some travel themes, some outdoor themes. I'm actually going to be scrapbooking my shipping stats for the first month that I was in business. I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and make a Scrapping Reflections album. So let's see what I can do. I have all of these great products and I am excited because I am going to start on the Scrapping Reflections scrapbook. And you know, I wasn't sure if I was going to do anything about that, if I was going to scrapbook about the fact that I have a shop now. But I really want to. It's part of my story, it's part of my family story, and I think it's important to document those things. So I have kind of this travel stamped paper, and I trim it down so that I can layer it over top of this other paper. And you might be thinking, Sandy, why the crap are you covering up that gorgeous map print around that red and blue striped bordered paper? And I get it, but I was really feeling the whole postal theme here. So I don't know if you guys know or remember, but airmail used to have these red, white, and blue kind of stripes, diagonal stripe envelope type things. I had a pen pal once, an international pen pal, and those were the envelopes that I sent. So it gave me that kind of nostalgia with mail and such things. So I wanted to go with that along with all of the kind of stamps with all the destinations. Now there are a lot of destinations on here, like Hong Kong and Sydney. And I did not send packages to Hong Kong and Sydney. I didn't send packages to Australia, but I did not send packages to Hong Kong or Sydney itself. And I'm okay with that. It's just to show that packages traveled. They just traveled. And I thought it was really good. My shipping, who I ship through, like my account that I have set up, sent out this little like recap of how many days packages were in transit and how many miles the packages I sent traveled, and how many pounds of packages I sent, and also how many states and territories, which kind of got a little bit cut off in the photo because the formatting of the email didn't exactly match the photos. So, but we're working with it. We are working with it. I'm not too concerned. Now, I do have to say that this yellow B-side of this pattern paper is probably one of my favorite pattern papers from Paper House. I love the yellow color. It's not too bright. It's not too dull. It's not too sunny. Like it's just the right tone. I just think it's such a great yellow. So I went ahead and matted my two photos on there. And then I also have this cut apart that says, "So the adventure begins." And you guys know I love to say the word so I figured it was completely appropriate. Now I'm looking at this and it feels very busy. Now I was thinking about taking off the travel stamps and just leaving the background paper as it was and building my layout on top of that. But I decided, no, I really want the travel stamps. I just need to tone it down a little bit. Now, my original plan was to get some white acrylic paint and do that and just tone it down. However, while I was grabbing my white acrylic paint, I saw my distress paint in Speckled Egg. And Speckled Egg was the first new distress color that Tim Holtz released, and I bought everything because I just thought Speckled Egg was gorgeous. The next one he just released was Crackling Farmhouse? No, Crackling Crackling something. Crackling Fireplace? I don't know. Crackling something. It's like a red-orange folly color. And I didn't fall in love with that one like I did with the Speckled Egg. So I haven't bought any of them yet. I might throw an ink pad in or something when I place an order somewhere, but I don't know. But anyway, I grabbed the Distress Paint and Speckled Egg, and I just applied it with a paper towel. Like, I wasn't worried about getting out brushes or anything like that. I just wasn't worried. So paper towel worked great. Don't have brush lines, don't have to worry about that whatsoever. And then I went ahead and grabbed the Speckled Egg Distress Stain, and I did a couple of splatters. And you really can't tell. Once the layout's finished, you really don't see the splatters. And it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. So I put my line of photos and embellishment back on. And I'm like, yep, this works. It's perfect. Like, it kind of broke up that just big, expansive area. Now I'm going to add more of this wood grain it's not really a wood, well, it is a wood, I don't know, would you call that a wood grain or kind of like a wood floor almost? Anyway, I add that, another bit of that because I'm just really loving the color. Then I'm going to grab these stickers, and again, these are probably intended for planners, but I'm using them in scrapbooking because stickers are stickers, you guys. And I love me some stickers. I really do love me some stickers. I need to do a sticker book again. I need to just sticker book some stickers. Because I just like them. And I like flipping through and looking at stickers, and I really, 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 really wish I knew what happened to my sticker book from when I was a kid, because like my heart hurts a little when I think about that sticker book and I can't find it and nobody knows where it is, and it's just devastating to me. So I am cutting up these label stickers. I am cutting angles off. I'm making them straight, and I'm just building a little cluster up here. And they are blues and greens, like teal blues, dark blues kind of thing. And it definitely goes with the colors that I already have on the page. So it's not like I'm introducing anything new. I am introducing the silver metallic, but I think that just adds a little bit of interest to the page. It just adds a little bit of extra oomph. I do have these two arrows that I'm going to add. At first I was going to add the orange one that I'm doing now and then the blue one as well off of the first sheet, but I didn't like the fact that the blue arrow with the heart was sideways. I didn't like that. I wish the heart was like the correct direction, right? So I decided to go grab a second orange arrow and just place that down just to add a little bit of interest. And I want it to definitely have more orange on this layout, just because the wood is very honeyed and I just felt like it needed a little bit more. So we're going to add some more adhesive to this little bad boy that says, "And so the adventure begins." And I took off a layer of adhesive off of this kind of canvas sticker. It just puffed up a little bit too much. So taking off that one layer of foam tape brings it back down to a more manageable area, and I don't feel like, it's so far off the page. It just adds a little bit of dimension. And I'm going to build a cluster down here as well, just because I am creating kind of a diagonal line of embellishment, and I need the silver. I need more of the silver down here since I have so much of it up at the top. And not that you can see because my big old noggin is in the way, but I'm just kind of messing around and kind of figuring out where I want each of these stickers to go and where I can nestle them in so that they have layers of overlap and there's no awkward spaces where there's just weird gaps of area. And once that's done, I'm like, yeah, okay, like we're making progress. We're making good things happen. And then I'm just trying to figure out what else I can add to this layout. Like what other things can I add? I thought about bringing in that adventure word, but it's got a coppery tone to it, and I just felt like it was a little clashy with what I had going on. Not that it clashed with the silver, because remember, I love to mix me some metals, but it just didn't feel right on the page. Now I am trying to figure out how I can bring more silver in, so I pull out these puffy stickers And I love the puffy stickers, they're great, but ultimately I decide I don't really need anything else from that sticker pack. So I've got the little airplane, and now it is time to figure out what my title is going to be. So I grabbed some letter stickers from my stash, and I already knew what I was going to title this. I had the idea in my head, so it was just a matter of figuring out which letter stickers I wanted to use. So I kind of had these orangey pleather stickers, and I think that they go, because I do have orange in the layout. It's not the exact same shade, but like I said, that honeyed wood really does have some orange undertones in it, and I think it works just fine. Now, I'm trying to spell out the word happens, and the way, English, where I had it, basically my P was going to cover up the month, and we couldn't have that happen, so I just shifted it over a little bit. And I am using the letter C right now for the letter E. And the only thing you have to do is grab another thicker and Frankenstein it. So I just needed a little piece that went straight across, and then voila, we got ourselves the letter E. I did not have any more S's on this thicker sheet either, so I grabbed the $sign, trimmed off the little lines, placed it on the page, and now I have ship happens. So then I mess around with the letters a little bit, and I just move them so that they kind of flow a little bit better. And then I realize that the P is up a little bit high. I should realize that. I do not until later. Now I do a doodly border again around my page, and I feel like right now, like this is my thing. A doodly border is my thing. It just kind of adds that extra touch, and I just really like it. I do go ahead and write just a few lines of journaling about how I think that these stats are pretty amazing because the shop had only been open about 2 weeks, and I was just super pleased. Super, super pleased. Now, you guys, if you're interested in any of these Paper House products, be sure you use my link down below. That'll get you to the Paper House website. And then, of course, you need to use my code PH20SANDY, and that code is going to get you 20% off your order. Now, that'll work on the Paper House website, and it'll also work on thisisus.org, which is the collaboration stickers for unity and empowerment from Paper House as well. So that is there. And also, fun fact, even when stuff is on sale, even if you find stuff in the great deals section, you use my code and you get 20% off the sale price, which is fabulous because a lot of places don't do that. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you again real soon for another video.